Hello everyone, welcome to a new video, and today is a new book haul. Yay! This is a book accumulation haul, so not all of these books were got at once at the same time, because, well, one, I can't be doing that right now. Though, I mean, there are 6 books that I got today. But there's a reason, okay? One of them was on sale. Two of them were like my 2 most anticipated releases. And one is one that I've been wanting for a long time, but I could never find it. So, it just was there on the shelf, and I got it. Okay, so I'm going to show you these. Okay, I'm going to go from oldest to the most to today. I'm gonna do it, but first, phone case. I got it for $5 at Five Below. Okay, let's get to it. So first, we have The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. You know what this is. This is the Hulu tie-in edition. I got this secondhand, so there is a little coffee stain right there, but other than that, it's fine, because I really wanted a physical copy of it. One, it is on the banned book list, and I think it's important, but also I audiobooked it, and I did enjoy it. But I audiobooked it, and I wanted to be able to highlight and add tabs in here, so. And then I got The Giver by Lewis Lowry. You know what this is. Also, a banned book, but also The Giver. And then this one was the last of this book on the banned books table. Though it's not really a book, but it's in it's in book format now and all that. But that is Anne Frank, The Diary of a Young Girl. So it's a diary, but if I call it a book, it's my bad. Just know I mean diary. And it has pictures in it, and I just know I'm gonna cry anyway. And this is also on that banned book list. So, and that's concerning. And then got this at Goodwill. A Man Called Ove by Frederick Bachman. All I know is it follows a 59-year-old man named Ove. But I've heard good things about this author from Miss Sarah Crowley, though I heard that you might cry. And then I got Velvet Was the Night by Sylvia Monreno Garcia, author of Mexican Gothic. I got this for $5 at the dollar store. I explained this in the upcoming, well, it's going to be out before this one, but I explained it in a video, but this was where the $5 sticker was, and I got it off, but there's a whole bunch of sticker residue left on it, so I tried this thing, and let's just say, don't leave tape on the book overnight on the dust jacket, because then when you go to take it off, it will start tearing the actual dust jacket, so that's why the tape is still on there, but it's fine, it was $5. It's fine, it's not the end of the world. And then also a Goodwill book right here, Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid. And I've actually been wanting to read this one. It's been on my list since, I heard about it. But every time I would see it in the store, it was always in the paperback format. And the paperback version of it, to me, it feels like sandpaper, and I can't do it. So I've always wanted it in hardback, but I could never find it in hardback until one day in Goodwill. So that was very exciting for me. Okay, and then we have Off With Her Head by Eleanor, oh wait, hang on. That's the first part of that's the main title, but it's also the subtitle. 3,000 Years of Demonizing Women in Power. Okay, now I can say by Eleanor Herman. This is actually a nonfiction book. I know. I didn't get the physical book until I read it on my Kindle, because I wasn't sure if I was going to like it, because, it's nonfiction. But I actually surprisingly did enjoy it, and I found it insightful, and I would recommend. And then we have the book that I just started last night, and that is Legendborn by Tracy, forgive me if I mispronounce, Dion. Tracy Dion. Book 1 of the Legendborn cycle. Great things. Heard very, very great things about this book, this trilogy in general. So, I'm about to start chapter 2. I started it last night because it was stormy. I started it on my Kindle. And that brings me to a book that for me, I just randomly found. It was front and center, unlike what I've been seeing for other people. It was front and center for me. And that is Oathbound, the third book of the Legendborn trilogy. I would have gotten a paperback, so like all of them could be in paperback, but you know, you make do with what you can find. But I'm very excited to have it. And then I got Fable for the End of the World by Ava Reed. Now I had to look at the book when I said the title because I keep going Fable for the End of the New World, and it's not New World. There's no New World. And this is a new release, I believe. But I saw the cover and I was like, ooh. But it's also like holographic-y. I don't know if you can, I think you can. And then this does have sprayed edges, but I don't mind these ones because it's a hardback book. But also, they're not plain, solid edges. Sprayed edges, whatever. But also, look at the naked cover. Is this a special edition? I don't even know. Because it doesn't say special edition on it. Is it a special edition? I don't know. But I got it. I have it. I got it when I also got Oathbound. So, it seems intriguing. Okay, now we have today's haul, okay? Now I went for 2 books, okay? One, I had it as a pickup. I mean, I had both of them as a pickup at Barnes, but one of them wasn't in stock at the Barnes & Noble, even though it said it was. But the one that was in stock that I got is Bloodmarked by Tracy Deonne, which is book 2 of the Legendborn cycle. This is the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition because it was the only one that they had. I would have gotten it in hardback, just, you know, because when it comes to fantasy, I prefer them to be in hardback, but I have the third one in hardback. Though I have the first one paperback, it's fine. I would have either done the hardback or like the normal paperback edition, but like I said, this was the only edition that they had. And you know what? That's fine. The reason being is because the sprayed edges. I mean, at least they have like a little design. But I'm starting to be over all the sprayed edges. And then I'll show you these other ones real quick before I show you the one that was not in stock, okay? Because we have a little story, okay? And I picked up the Strawberry Patch Pancake House by Lori Gilmore. This is after the Christmas Tree book, and this is the exclusive edition, apparently. Even though I haven't read the Christmas Tree form yet, but hey, maybe I'll read it when it's not Christmas time, to then go to this one. And then this one it's been on my TBR for a while, but like I could never find it, like ever. And then as I was just, you know, perusing the shelves, as you do, I saw it on the shelf. It was on the bottom, but it's fine. I saw it just displayed on the bottom shelf, and I was like, oh, I've been wanting this book for so long. And it's finally time for me to get it, because it finally appeared. It's like, because I wasn't looking for it, it found me. And that is Firekeeper's Daughter by Angelina Bowley. I really hope that's how you pronounce that. And while I don't know exactly what this book is about, it is by a Native American author with, you know, Native American representation, which I think is important for people, you know, well, obviously read diversely, but also like Native American history, you know. I mean, this is a fiction book, but this isn't nonfiction, but like just the representation for that is very important as well. I mean, just diverse representation in general, but I'm so excited. There is a second book called Warrior Girl Unearthed. They did have it, but it was in hardback. So, but also I gotta be a little smart with my money right now, because I'm still looking for jobs. So yeah, if you would like to make this my job, that would be great. But I'm very excited. And then this, I forgot that this came out. Like, I thought it came out later in the year, but it came out earlier in the year. I think it March maybe. Like just I don't know. But that is The Rag Picker King by Cassandra Clare. This is book 2 to Swordcatcher of the Chronicles of Castellan. I don't know how to say it. Though I will definitely need to give myself a recap of Swordcatcher because it's been a while since I read that. 32? I know it wasn't last year. I don't know, it's just been a while. It's been a while since I read the first book, so I gotta refresh my memory on that before going into this one. But this was also an anticipated release for me. Didn't realize it came out earlier in the year. This one is kind of like would be like a coffee table book, this next thing. And this is so random, but also this was like $6. So, the official authorized companion to Emily Cooper's Secret Paris. Emily in Paris. Paris La Adore? Companion to the much loved show. Emily in Paris. Paris, J'adore? I don't speak French. Just like, you know? And like, evening and party. Just like, it's fun, but also it has coffee table vibes, even though I don't have a coffee table or a coffee table of my own. And now for the long-awaited book and one of my most anticipated releases, aside from the beautiful Rag Picker King. It was not in stock at this Barnes & Noble. And I had to drive an hour to get to this Barnes & Noble, so I was pretty let down. And then I was like, okay, maybe this other store has it? And I was a girl had a dream, okay? A girl had a dream and drove an additional hour to this other store, hoping, dreaming, praying that they had a copy of this book. And you know what? My dream, my hopes, my prayers were answered because they had it. And that is Sunrise on the Reaping by Suzanne Collins. Hamish Abernathy's story. And I already know I'm going to sob like a little baby, but that's besides the point. It's like I already have an idea of like what happens, you know, because it's, you know, like a prequel kind of book. But still, I know I'm going to sob, and I'm so excited to finally have it in my hands. And I'm so thankful that this other store had it, because then I would have drove an additional hour for nothing. Because an hour to get to the Barnes & Noble that I went to. And it would be an hour to get back home. So, you know, I went out of my way and drove like an additional hour. And then drove back home. So, but we have it. I'm so excited and happy. Now, I am going to try and finish Legendborn before I dive into this. Even though I really want to read it. But I need to. I can't do 2 books at once, okay? But also, when I read this, I need my sole focus to be on this book. It's like, And you know, I'm happy to have it in hardback, unlike my other Hunger Games books, because the paperback books that I have are so, like, they're so stiff. They're not floppy at all. Like, they're not floppy like this. Also, this is just a random thing for paperbacks. Can we stop doing this thing? This thing, like can we stop doing that? Can we just stop? Let's just make the full cover. Like, let's keep it like how the back is, you know? That is my accumulated book haul. Thank you all so much for watching. Please subscribe. Especially if you've been coming back to my channel for, you know, more book videos, but also just life videos, like vlogs. But I'll inevitably talk about a book in that video, in those vlogs. But hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video from me. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.